I'm coming home, home where I belong. Hey, I'm coming home, home where I belong. Narudi nyumbani, nyumbani, nyumbani. Narudi, asante sana. Welcome back. It's underscore Gintu. Back to home, back to the G Castle, back to see much of the things, how they're gonna be. And this is the beginning. Yeah, guys, back to the area. She's here. Hi. How are you?
I'm fine.
You are good?
I'm good.
Fantastic. Hey. So, how have you missed me?
Sana.
She has missed me. She has missed me, but we are back home. And she's here. Right now, she's stunning. And she's now looking beauty. Not advertising her, but everything is... Everything is nice, and I think right now she's so happy, and we are now moving on. We have decided that it's moving on. There's no much of talking about ABCD here. Everything is so fantastic as we just glow and make it happen. Do you know they have ever missed me and they're talking about, oh, how is Gintu ABCD here? And Gintu is back home to make it happen. Fantastic. And the music here, people are dancing like something else here. Hey, you are crossing music. You are closing music. We will pay for it, no problem.
I'm putting it on.
Put music. Hi, man.
Fresh.
Everything is good. My chicken. My chicken, are they good here? Kuku zangu ziko sawa?
Fresh.
Safi. Fantastic. So everything is just running very good. And the dogs have not performed the magic. Kuja. Welcome. Kuja. They are now all. Woo! They are now all. They are now coming all. Come. Kuja. One. Who knows how to jump? Guys, do you remember this one here? It has grown up. Woo! The dogs are now becoming so many here. You think about their goats. I don't know if I'm gonna be tying them and now providing them with much of food, small food, because they are so becoming many and so fantastic. They are so healthy. Woo! Come on here. Yeah, man. Everything is awesome. Keep it tuned. Wagwa. Thank you for rain. Thank you for sunshine. Yeah. It's a beautiful day. Wow. Hello. Internet, wherever you are, welcome back. Much of the people have missed this kind of the face coming out from this kind of the gigantic fabricated area. But here we are, it's one-on-one live coverage. They're going to be covering at this kind of the section, coming to you live, one-on-one. What's really going to be commencing at this kind of the point, wherever you're coming from. Thank you very much for you being tuned and locked in. Gintu is back. Gintu Gintu B. Yeah. Gintu C, much of the shenanigans, telenovela, accusations, and jurisdictions have ever been tangled here and there. But we are here to rectify much of the things that we're going to be getting and back to the system. Here we are. It has been a long time, a little bit, and I've just come to reunite with my family again, and we cherish and talk about they have ever been missing. You understand the last born, whenever you're going to be talking about the last born here, I'm going to be missing you like something else. And today I'm just back to the characteristic time so you can just bounce the bouncing, and so you can just make it happen. The vibe is gonna be at the tip to make it happen. Wherever you're coming from and watching the video, subscribe, like, share, comment, so you can just groove together as a team as we gonna be making it happen again. As I'm just tuned here, you can see characteristically the gigantic fabricated house, which is the G Castle, is still coexisting and waiting for Gintu to come and make it happen. As what is really gonna be commencing at this kind of the portfolio, everything gonna be coming to you right now. Going to be receiving much of the cements here. We continue. There's no stopping. Even the way much of the things are going to be handled here, we have to make sure that everything is going forward as far as everything is in concern. Much of the people have found, the climate is climatizing. But guys, outside there, people, we have problems. Whenever we're going to be traveling, woo! But things are just, we got experience as an also the greener pasture a little bit, as we're going to be just coming and maintaining some 2-3 things as they're going to be. And that is the best way for us to go and make sure that we are, the project is here. The G Castle, and we're gonna be making it happen. That is the very best way for us to go. So I think guys, for a little bit a small synopsis, a small hint. Yesterday I was about to arrive to the party of my sisters. She was celebrating her birthday party yesterday, and you saw how it was and much of the things that were there, and had supplied even talk about the wheelchairs they were here, and also talk about the small clothing that were there, and also much of the people. So they never knew that I was to give them a surprise, but the surprise, I surprised myself as I reached the rate. Guys, it's due to the much of the flights. Talk about I came from Livingston, and I landed in Lusaka. Then I just picked another airplane from Lusaka so as I could just be arriving to Tanzania. Then I arrived in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. So when I arrived there, I wanted again to pick another flight from Dar es Salaam to Mwanza, because Mwanza, compared to Nairobi, if you can fly to Nairobi or fly to Mwanza in the same domesticated area, it could be a little bit cheaper, because it's 5 hours from Mwanza to Sirari border, and from Nairobi to here Sirari border gonna be like 8 to 10 hours. So I compared the two. Talk about it's the same. Talk about flying from talk about Dar es Salaam to Nairobi. It's the same price domesticated from Dar es Salaam to Mwanza. You can imagine. So I had to select the experience, and I wanted to come very early as possible so I can just attach myself to the party. And much of the people that are here, music were roaming like something else. You understand, Mayani was now the real person who was handling much of the 2-3 pogroms and intercoms at this kind of the generation of Gen Z, at this kind of the site. But now everything. I managed to a little bit have a delay of the flights from the Dar es Salaam coming to Mwanza, because it was my 4th flight, as I was exchanging flights like Matatu, and moving from here to here, as you understand the domesticated things, how they always move. So the real fact is, when I reached at Mwanza, when I reached at Dar es Salaam, it was around 12. And I knew that when I could fly from Dar es Salaam to a place called Tarime. Tarime is now very near, some 10 kilometers to Sirare. And it was charging an extra, it was around $180 for me to fly to a place called Tarime, which is very now closer to the border. It was the border airport that is there. And the flight was not available. It was on 21. It had been booked from 21 to 28. So that one I missed. So the only flight I could just get is from Dar es Salaam to Mwanza. So when the time reaches that now it's the time for us to go, they talked about the airplane has a mechanical error. So I don't know which kind of an error opted in between. I don't understand. But God has his own ways of making things to travel. Huh? And they said it has a mechanical error. It's going to be fixed, then we will be told. So we delayed for like 3 hours again. So I just tangled from there around that. It was around 3 from Mwanza. I reached to talk about from Dar es Salaam to Mwanza. I reached at Mwanza 1 hour 5 minutes. Was it 1 hour 5 minutes? So it means that around 4 I had reached there. So when I reached at Mwanza, I talked about now 4 is very nice. Can I get talk about a private so that I can run like a safari? So that I can just arrive here, because private it can take 2 hours, so that I can just arrive here 1 hour 30 minutes whenever you are going at 120 kilometers acceleration like a safari rally, because whenever it reaches such kind of the point, I'm gonna be calling it an emergency. So you have to run like something else. But what reached? When I reached there, they told me it's like I'm boarding a flight from here to South Africa. It was so costly. I told them, hey, my friend, let me go with the public. Whenever it will land me there, because a guy is asking for more than 30,000, which is approximately, we can calculate as $250. You are telling me $250, yet an airplane is coming from Dar es Salaam to Mwanza with $160. I know, even if it's you are an economist, you have to calculate it well. So I had to talk about, no, everything has to go systematically with how the things are going to be waiting. So at that kind of the point, I landed there very late, and I was late, but specifically, the music was playing and people were there. We bounced, and also they were just, oh my living God, Yendu is back to the G. Woo. wherever you're coming from, thank you very much for you being tuned and listening to a small synopsis about why I missed that kind of the party. But next time is then. Next time is then. Exactly. We're going to be coming to that kind of the opportunist time so as you can just make it happen. But to this kind of the gigantic person, I'm going to be bringing much of the people who are just celebrating and also engaged to understand how things were and to say that to the living God, the Almighty has made it happen. And to this kind of the time, I praise and I talk about God is the glory, God is the Almighty of everything. As we trust and we trust the process, everything going to be running. So I went for a small of the greener pasture and not much bigger, but I can just talk about small step after step. Yeah, because Ginto had not been boarding talk about an airplane. It was a good experience. You wanted to know? I was feeling very high, talking about, now the G is now sitting on the airplane very meticulously. I was talking about the turbulences going to be affecting me. The head going to be rotating like a camera. No, the head was smooth and everything was just going good. And I was being told that there going to be some bumps. I was waiting for the bumps, guys. Don't lie to us until you have to experience on yourself and you can just talk about everything is just running. It was my first experience coming from Livingstone, one-on-one. Whoa, dun, 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 dun. It was very good experience. Then I talked about I have to top up from Lusaka, one-on-one, so I can just land where necessary. But everything is running very meticulous and appreciate the living God. He has made it happen. And all the supporters were supporting Gintu to make it happen. Let's groove. Let's go back to the G Castle. I don't know the telenovela. Whatever gonna be coming, you don't be bothered, But I understand the Gintu gonna be coming to you live, which is one-on-one, and you will like the history back to the village. Because much of the people are talking about, Gintu, we like you when you're ever in the village here. We're gonna be bouncing a little bit and talking about, we are there to make it happen. I'm just hearing the product is already here. Talk about some cements here. We're gonna be making a little bit of the yeah. Oh, woo, Not the way much of the people always talk about, talk about whenever everything is just shenaniganing at the night. You are now bumping fire, you want to accelerate, and here is this kind of a vehicle. Which kind of the gear can I put so as they can just go like something else? No, not that one. No. So everything is so meticulous at this kind of the point, and appreciate the Almighty God has created and made it happen. Let's make it happen. Hey, the machine is coming like something else here. Let me see them here. Wagwan. Those are the cements already. They have landed back to the G Castle as the G Castle gonna be continuing from this vibe one-on-one. Ni hapa? Yeah. Tunaingia tu hapa. Guys, the first day I have to make it happen. Let me make it happen because we shall be we as we are we. Fantastic. Tigaso. Weta you. Yenda karibu, si ndio? That's why she was na nani wewe. Hapo ni sawa? Hapo iko choni. Oh. Haya, bring. Hata madogo ndio hao. Bring au mwingine amekaa hapo. Fungua na huko hivi. Fungua uingie. Afu kuja hapo tuambie vile experience yako iko sahi. Chap. Fungua juu huko haraka. Guys, something I've never told you. Do you know how much time the dogs has missed me? I came here, the dogs were crying. Even they never wanted. They were chased that, no, come out. They were just looking at me in a sympathetic way, talking about, no, we don't want to leave because it has been a long way. Look at this one. Hey, how are you? Everything's nice? My dogs are meticulous and very soft and very tender. Not in terms of eating. Somebody can talk about the terms of eating? No. Not in terms of eating here. Everything gonna be coming to life. Let me check on how this kind of the things gonna be coming here and how they're gonna be getting to the house meticulously, one-on-one, spotting them like a safari run. Exactly. Let's make it happen, guys. We are we. That's wanaeka ona. Wanaeka. Yeah. Let's go. Hapa ni rahisi. Unajua tunamsaidia yeye. Hapa ni rahisi.
Araje.
Hapa ni rahisi.
Tukutulia tuli muna tukutora hanyi hawe kumrango yo usongie mbele muno. Naso na kasiri kadidi yo.
Ingiza bana, ingiza.
Mulikuwa mnaingizaga?
Ndio.
Mulikuwa nyi. Wapi arushe? Mbona anaogopa kurusha?
Namna hiyo ba.
Sisi choo cha kumi siri sana. Dogi kiko.
Twende bana. Aduli Inda safi. Wagwan. Guys, we are making things to happen here. A little bit some of the exercises here. And we're gonna be getting back to the G Castle because I think the plumbing is done. They have just we have this kind of the veranda here. It's gonna be put the screeding. We have to make it happen. Talk about some concrete. It should be concreted, and we make it happen. And right now, again, I told you that seasons are shifting, east, west, and south. But this kind of the point again. We don't have sand automatically. I've landed here telling my brother, hey, can I get some sand? He's telling me that no, there's no sand. Oh my living God. But at least I have a small stock to start with and continue with it. So that's the meticulous way. So the dogs are as many as possible. As we left them here. Come here. Come. We have them here. And security pattern. Others are no longer available. Others, they have gone for demonstration, looking for fiancés somewhere. I think so. And that's the nature. We have to appreciate because they will not survive with that without that one. So they have to go on the venture also. And look for nyashes, you understand? You have to look for nyashes where they are. Exactly. So back to the spot. Guys, I really appreciate the meticulous way. I think Mr. Sigano is there. You can wave me or come and say hi before I say that things gonna be getting somewhere.
Somewhere where?
I know right now you are Etihad. Yeah. Talk about Manchester City. Wow. For the people of Manchester City, wherever you're coming from, not City that you think about. Manchester City, yeah?
Yeah.
Or how do you call it?
I understand it.
I don't need to get.
Oh, get it.
So how is everything, man?
Everything is fantastic.
I left you now. I'm about now, man. You think about I was not growing?
No problem.
You think about I was not growing? Meticulous point here. Say something, man. It has been a long way.
Yeah, for sure. It has been a long for me to be seen inside here.
Exactly.
And now today's today, tomorrow is another day.
To be seen inside here?
Yeah, to be seen in the camera.
Oh.
And, yeah, with your people, you see.
Say it is the first time again for a longer period of time.
I think nowadays they have forgotten me.
You have forgotten me?
Yeah.
So is Mr. Sigano and is a YouTuber and is a growing YouTuber.
Slowly. No.
How is the maize, man?
Oh, the maize, I did what?
You have harvested?
I removed from the corns yesterday.
From the corns again? The cobs?
No, yeah. What is it called?
It is removing from the cobs.
The cobs.
Yeah.
I removed the corns from the cobs.
Now you are drying, sun drying.
Sun drying, but
you harvested as many bags as possible?
Yeah, the materials of drying are less.
I have some stuff there, man.
Where?
Chandarua is not there. No Cavero?
Nowhere to be seen.
They have stolen?
Yeah. They are not there.
No, Mayani has.
Mayani
has. Because Mayani harvested the first person. I think he took two of the polythene paper, polythene sheets there.
Okay, I will
and I don't know. I don't know if we can. Yeah, I think he has. And also Google Farm. So you can just sun dry it properly because I had the four polythene that I was using there. So Mayani had 2. And I think the other boys who are just doing the bricks, I think they're gonna be knowing where they are because they're the people who are last seen after the services of the late Mzee. Exactly. So here we are, guys. Support and make it happen as we're just coming out one-on-one. But we're gonna be coming with you much of the things how they happened during the party yesterday, as we have the party guy.
Birthday girl.
CEO.
Birthday girl, a woman.
Party CEO, not birthday girl.
Don't challenge our minds.
Birthday
Yeah, birthday girl. Yeah, birthday girl again. I was about to tell you about a white dent. It's one of the toothpaste.
Oh my.
How is everything?
Everything is good.
So long.
Hey.
Is my face glowing or it's yours?
You are.
I told you now I'm gonna be catching him. I told you my father told me the secret about it. So I'm gonna be coming to that one. So how is everything?
Everything is good.
So you are looking stunning and beautiful at the same time?
Yes, yesterday we were so stunning. Yes.
You are so stunning with the kitenge,
with
the fabric.
Yes,
Woo!
the African attire.
The African attire.
Yes.
You're gonna be giving some of the videos so I can just share also.
Sure.
And much of the people should see how it was that I was claiming Gintu to reach, but I was running but not reaching. It was unconditional. But I think the best thing is whenever they have seen Gintu back to the horizon, they're gonna be knowing that everything is systematic. The way things are gonna be handled, Gintu is not the same way they're gonna be handling much of the things.
We were not perfect yesterday. We were like, there is something missing.
There have to be something. Not yesterday only.
Not
it was yesterday only. Whenever
we
you are...
felt it yesterday to the fullest.
Okay.
For other days we were just hanging with other people, the dogs, and we were not just seeing the whole that much. But yesterday it was like how we wish Gintu was here. Oh my, to cheer up the celebration, you know. But all in all, this was just bad. I don't know if it was a prank or something. Like, how are we going to finish the party? Now it's just now that Gintu now popped out.
I popped out once, but I just missed that kind of... It's just a simple things a little bit there.
He never told us that he was coming. Imagine.
It will be like now I was the surprise.
Oh, you were to be the surprise.
I was to be the surprise that you are eating nyenye, Gintu pops out. Then they talk about they stop eating first, then I record a little bit video while they stop and standing and talk about, oh my God, Gintu is back today. Oh my living God. People could be jumping. You never saw it yesterday. People are jumping like something else.
Yes.
You will be kicked from the back. Yeah, man. I have to sort Myanmar. It's called in Kenya Myanmar. Money. So if no change, come. Go and take the change. Ama uko na 500.
Check.
Who have 500? Eh? I don't have in the phone, man.
5 so. Wanarudai 5 so.
We are gonna. Yeah. So no problem. Nice. Go bring them money so they can just leave. Guys, we are still celebrating to make it happen and atakupatia kasombiri basi. Aye. Thank you. So guys, we are still on it and I appreciate the moment. Everything is just going good as it was just an introduction to make sure that we're going to be checking on how the things are just running and I appreciate everyone who has been tuned. Let's get to how the party was roaming and we're going to be celebrating with us and making it happen. I think my mother was dancing. Right now she's going to be so fantastic as you understand it had been a little bit of a period of time where we were just traumatized and everybody was about to know we are not happy because of the sin of the late Mzee. But we honor the dignity because it was a little bit of how the things are and we have to accept it as Gintu also just went a little bit to check on how the other countries are going to be looking like. But Kenya is very the best because right now I can just remove my jacket here and I can remain this way and I can just still walk and I can ride a bike this way even with a vest. But not women riding with a vest, no. So I can just make it. But the real fantastic way is I've never seen such kind of the harsh climates in such kind of a way that even you have such kind of a bigger jacket, you have to top up with others and others for you to be satisfied. And also that was an experience I was just learning and also talk about the currency, how people act with their own currencies. In Kenya, we talk about 1,000 is very big thing. But when you go to other countries, 1,000 is a very small thing that you cannot even buy something that is recognizable. And here in Kenya, whenever we talk about 1,000, has given you 1,000, very good money. I don't know if it's much of the talk about the economy that is there in that kind of the previous country or that specific country, how it is. So that is the history. So I think, hey, right now the dogs don't need jokes here. So security is very tight. Whenever you bring the you're going to be checking how the things are going to be. So guys, I appreciate I appreciate again and again and again. Thank you. Asante sana. Hey. Mambo iko sawa?
Baba.
Mambo iko namna gani bana?
Tuongeza 200.
Labdiri gani? Uko na 100? Niko na 100. I have 100 here. I have to have 100.
You know ku English chila je?
Nini dogs? Dogs, I have so many dogs. Exactly. So, you just go. We have finished. You just go. So everything is so nice, guys, as they're just leaving the compound here. And I think now the road is so meticulous since during the burial ceremony. And now the road is very fantastic and is now very strong enough to withstand much of the pressure and the effect and the impact at the same time. And everything is getting very, very normal. So tomorrow gonna be starting again the G Castle construction. Talk about getting it to another level. Talk about concreting this kind of the pathway and which is this kind of the side. And also any other side that you can just check, because talk about some plasters and some other things that are just relevant for us to do. And also talk about at the top, because we can see the wiring are also put everywhere, even outside here. The wires are just hanging from the deck. Talk about that is the final touches of the wiring. And also talk about the plumbing. I think he has not yet finished. I'm gonna be checking on him, because I don't know this kind of the local people, guys, and this is the fact. Because this kind of the guys, they whenever you don't give them fully, they start complaining that, oh, you have not paid me. They can even go to another person who is a YouTuber and tell them, oh, Gintu has never paid me A, B, C, D. Can you do me a video? So you can just tell Gintu to pay, or tell his own the people who are just doing any kind of the necessary, so they can just pay. But when you pay them fully, again they start challenging now Gintu to start following them like a dog. I'll never do that one. And that is the thing that I've never liked in my life. Talk about starting following a person, and yet you ever sat down. You understand, whenever we were just living here, I told you that I have left the plumbing guy. Imagine since that day, he has never come back again to accomplish the work. And we were doing it at the same time, and I just promised him everything. And I came out, pay him all the money. Again, he started talking about, oh, the money was less a little bit. I don't know, want to purchase this and this. That is the fakeness that much of the people have. But I will look for him, and I'll get him back here, and I has to make it happen. I'll not do anything of talking about no, I don't fight. Those are just small things for me to handle. I can just grab him and bring him here. Hey bro, come and finish. Whenever he comes here, I tie him inside here. Pay me money or you do the work. And if you don't do it, we have to understand. Let's write it down, because that is it. So to the real fact is this kind of the people, they try to behave in normal whenever you are not available. But I like this kind of the electrical. He finished the work because we had signed the treaty. It's only the plumbing guy, and I think he has finished this kind of the pathway. So you can just have even this kind of talk about the entry. It has to be extended, and the fish pond has to be done completely, as we just move inside for the gypsum board from next week. So that is the work that we're going to be coming. So see you from this kind of the video that I'm going to be dropping at this kind of the point. Talk about the party, how it was, and how the people are just maneuvering and making things in the history and making themselves partying. We're going to be getting back to understand what's really popping out from the village, which is the village report shenanigans. Coming soon.
We start. Hata hapa penye niko live inaendelea tu na Kate, come we start. Kuja hivi nayo. Enda uvae yako. Hebu nani ambia kuja nisaidie kufunga.
Utiko para ya korara kemu.
How do I look? Thank you. Thank you. Those things are toxic to your health.
Toxic.
Nenda huko. Niko hapa. Una nini hivi portrait? Si landscape? Sungenda landscape. You're not dressed?
Boom. Yes. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a boy here, Mayani. Good morning, good night, wherever you are. Hey, I'm lacking words because I have a beautiful lady behind me.
Yes. My good name is African Pamba. Yeah, we are here to celebrate life. A month ago, we were here to celebrate a life well lived, and on this exact date, we are here again to celebrate my birthday and Kate's birthday. The last time we were celebrating, her dad's life as we rested him.
Yeah.
And a month later, we are here for 2 birthdays. They are combined birthdays. And we are making ugali here. It's a bit smoky. I also need to cover my face and my hair. Sorry, I need Kate to come help me cover my hair to match my dress. This is my birthday dress. Don't show the shoes. Yeah, because the shoes are a bit, something else.
Today we're gonna be wearing like this.
Yeah. I'm waiting for Kate. She's still dressing up. She's in there, but she's coming. Yeah. And
I'm busy preparing for the food. Everything good?
Makes it home,
it's a happy day. Yes, good peeps, we've come to the end of our birthday vlog, and I wanted Kate to say something how she feels. Yeah.
The cake is not dead, and the cake is the birthday.
Oh, yeah.
So let's come to the end of it, guys. Keep tuned,
Good correction. But anyway, this is what I have on my plate. This is an African ugali, and that's Kate's plate. We're going to share this ugali. It's not all mine. So we're going to share this ugali here. I have some beef, cabbage, and a banana. Kate has 2 mandazis, 2 chapatis, some beef, and cabbage as well. So we're going to sit down and try devour this as we enjoy our birthday. So stay tuned, keep liking. And yes, text happy birthday for Kate and I down on the comment section, and
please subscribe to my channel.
Kate Sigano.
Yeah,
She's yet to be monetized, and we're waiting for 1,000 subscribers. So kindly hit the subscribe button on Kate Sigano's channel so that she can reach monetization, and we really appreciate it. So bye for now.
Bless this house with jokes and flow. Let it forever be the great and bright. Here's to the chaos, to laughter and love, to prayers whispered and noise from above. Into new house, may it always grow in memories, moments, and sweet.
It was Japan.
Self-criticism, even when they lead to unexpected challenges. This is the ego buster, yeah. I will approach others' decisions with understanding. Free from
lovely birthday to her.
Pamba, Pamba, yes. And Kate. Pamba and Kate.
Happy birthday to Pamba and
Kate.
hello to Kate.
Yes.
You know what?
I will take full
It's a lovely
ownership of my
birthday.
choices and
It will be a lovely birthday. Lovely birthday to
attempt to persuade others.
Pamba.
And Kate.
Trusting them
And
to walk
Kate,
their
lovely birthday.
by focusing on my own journey. I will not allow distractions from the lives of responsibility for
Wamefikisha kwenye notification lovely birthday to me.
true empowerment comes from
Lovely birthday. It's a lovely birthday to
romance and
Pamba.
drama, whether in my life
Lovely birthday to well.
I will find joy and
Kate.
contentment and peace.
Lovely birthday.
Recognizing them as opportunities for growth and
Thank you, thank you. Hey. Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
I will honor my personal truth, living authentically and courageously checking the ego. I will ensure my truths are aligned, creating a harmonious and consistent understanding of life.
Keep going. Yes.
I will continuously learn and evolve my beliefs to stay true to my highest self. I will view every challenge as an opportunity to learn, grow, and strive.
In this our meal that we're about to partake from your bounty through Christ our Lord, we pray. We also want to thank you for our lives, for my day, Kate's and mine, and say so much gratitude. Yes, with that short prayer, let's begin to devour. Amen.
Well,
constructive purpose. I will remain patient and centered.
We are live. Kate is recording her video as well with the lovely daughter Kimberly. Say hi. You good? You good? She's pretty.
Free from judgment or blame. Grasping, he says, I will let go of any temptation to say or think I told you so, for it serves no constructive purpose. I will remain patient.
I'm coming.
Free from frustration over my actions or those of others. I will take full ownership of my choices and their consequences, recognizing that my path is uniquely mine. Last thing he says, I will not attempt to persuade to adopt my perspective, trusting them to walk their own path. Ego check, ego check. By focusing on my own journey, I will not allow distractions from the lives or opinions of others to derail my growth. Last thing he said, I will take responsibility for every moment in my life, past, present, and future, understanding that true empowerment comes from accountability. Busting the ego will avoid entanglement and drama, whether in my life or the lives of others. Last thing he says, I will find joy and contentment in peaceful moments, recognizing them as opportunities for growth and reflection. I will strive for harmony, both within myself and in my interactions with the world around me.